abuse, greed, kidnapping. Poseidon? This is the Flash game Raft Wars about a baby named Simon who dug and found treasure, and it almost ruined his life. Here's the game's description. Help Simon find his treasure from pirates in this Raft Wars game. Simon made the discovery of diamonds while playing in the sand. One day, his story hit the news, and pirates from all around the world want to fight this little guy for his loot. With the help of his baby brother and dog, Simon is set on defending his rightfully earned treasure. This aim and shoot game is misleadingly easy looking, but can be difficult to play. Now, one thing that's crazy is Simon's brother is actually his little brother, even though Simon has a diaper. And this dude is Superman. Alright then. We meet 3-year-old Simon, who just playfully digging in the sand at the beach. Out of nowhere, the little kid can speak fluent English and discovers gold and diamonds. His parents might be pirates or merchants, or maybe jewelry store owners, or he just watches a lot of TV, because there is no way this little pampered lemon looking toddler knows what any of those materials even are. This goes straight into a newspaper. Now pirates want to execute little boy Simon and his brother, who might be Superman. This has the most innovative type of story I've ever seen. For real. So this is how levels work. In a stranded level, you have different teams. The left team is you and your buddies on a raft/boat, and on the right is the enemies. You take a turn to hit them with your tennis balls or grenades or missiles. That all comes out from a squirt gun. If you shoot and hit them, it deals damage, and they can bounce off of others to deal little bits of extra damage to the other people. And if they fall into the water, instant KO. Same goes with Simon and his buddies. So, first one to kill the other team wins. There is also occasional commentary from, I think, Simon's big brother. Not really sure who's speaking in the end. Level 1 starts off with 2 pirate men who shoot flintlock pistol guns. They look like the old adaptation of what the internet thought Arabic people looked like in the 50s. This is nuts. One bald with earrings and a goatee, and the other is the captain with a half-sunken ship. The pirate speaks in pirate emojis, and young Simon loves to comb his one strand of hair and doing a Britney Spears impression saying, "Hit me baby one more time." He just hides the bra under his diaper and maybe even the sunglasses and a yellow hat for his awesome Michael Jackson or Bruno Mars impression. Every round there is par, like in golf, but if you pass that point, you won't get the amount of points you can potentially get. And there's a time limit as well. It's nice that the game shows you your upcoming battles so you can be well prepared and buy grenades or missiles or even upgrade your raft, possibly getting a new party member. Level 2, we are now up against Swedish Vikings. I am not sure how young Simon rafted all the way to rocks that have these deadly Vikings. I love that the characters are all just circular blobs with different shapes and sizes. There is a skull on the rock, so not sure if they killed a person or they ate one of their own, because why are they even on this rock when there is no food or anything to live? These 3 Vikings have awesome attire, one with a shield and the others standard. They all look wonderful. What I love about this is the Vikings like to throw axes at little babies. What a game. And I like this UI, the amount of players in the field with their respective health. First raft upgrade you get, a little doggy. It makes the boat a bit bigger just so Simon doesn't fall easily after one hit. Level 3. We now face off against tough guys who are named Bad Boys. Damn, that emblem is sick. I think it's a bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Reference from the movie. Now here, they're thugs with gold chains and will shoot us with gun cannons versus our tennis ball. Nice. Simon now loves to eat a popsicle in record time. There's an annoying hippo that will make your tennis balls fly up and misdirect your shots. Or sometimes if you just shoot way too slow, it'll bring it up and then maybe hit the others. Now we get to level 4. We are gonna be faced up against a ginger family who are our neighbors, the Hermanos family. There's actually people our age this time, so the playing field is more fair. They shoot baseballs. We shoot tennis balls. 1 ball ginger dude, 2 with hair. Not sure which one's the leader. Ginger Mexicans? That's pretty cool. Level 5 hits, and now we're faced up against, for the first time, enemies with full-on rafts, with engines, and they're ancient Mongolian fighters. Crazy that they figured out technology in this era of time. They shoot throwing stars, so they might also be Japanese secret ninjas. Next raft upgrade you get is tires that protect you from falling off. Level 6 hits like a truck. Now we got the aftermath of a half-sunken ship. The captain at the top with a crazy view and the other pirates. Someone found a rock to stand on and the other on a log. I like that dude's blue shirt. Now we get to level 7 with savages wearing their savage colored masks with crazy tiki designs. They shoot with arrows and have pouches filled with gunpowder on the tip, so when it lands it explodes. They apparently love stealing your goat and chickens. Yeah, I don't think that we have goats and chickens. We have... What? We don't have goats and chickens to hide. Okay, whatever. We get into level 8. This is crazy. The Vikings again. And with their new leader, white-bearded Viking who looks like Zeus! Possible God of War reference? Or the dude just lived a crazy life filled with stress and now he has white hair. Or he went to the salon and was like, "Hey girl!" and got a new hairdo. Who knows? Now we got level 9. The bad boys are back with an extra member. They shoot turtle bombs, which one shot, so direct hits are mega deadly. Out of all these levels, this one seems to be hard. Might take you multiple tries because of the different areas the thugs are lined up at. So different ammo is very useful here. And you are gonna really have to either make them get hit with explosions or shoot them into the water. That's the goal to win this. Every time you lose, the opponents raise their weapons up and down. I mean, we do that as well too, when we win. Level 10, the ginger kids went to their family and complained about how we defeated them so hard. So the dad came in and kidnapped our parents and chained them to a tree while Pink Underwear Kid looks from the top of the tree. This might be a cool tree house. Fun fact, tree houses are just a thing made in cartoon. No one actually has a tree house in real life. The dad looks like he's wearing a literal boot. He is a boot. Very interesting. You can hit our parents in this one, but it does not do any damage to them. That'd be funny. We clear the coast and reunite with our parents. That turn out to be backstabbers, and with this betrayal, we lose our raft, somehow, and end up with the first raft we ever had, and they kidnap our cousin. Damn! By the way, I'm not sure if he's the cousin of Simon's. Apparently he's just referred to as friend. Now we get to level 11. All the parents care about is the money, and not their kids. Man, those are some W parents. Indeed. They chain up our third and shoot baseballs at us. Simon defeated all types of thugs, savages, gingers, and his greedy parents, and now he is back digging for more gold. What a gold digger he is. Raft Wars 2. Somebody built a water park right on top of your buried treasure. Sneak into the water park, fight your way past security, and find back your golden diamonds. Now it's been 6 months, and our boys returned from a well-earned holiday. I mean, after I find out my parents are a bunch of gold diggers, I wouldn't want to date them. Want them as parents. Uh-oh, iceberg time. Oh, I mean, it's the Aqualand. I'm a major moron. I always get those two mixed up. As it turns out, they hid their booty from their greedy parents while also evading taxes. Massive W. Under the water park, not knowing that a water park would be built there. There's no way it's been 6 months and the whole Aqualand is built. People playing it already. That just logically does not make sense. This would probably take like 3 years to make. Anyways, now the objective of the game is to destroy the business that is Aqualand, so they can get their booty back. They start off with level 1, the paint bucket. I like that there's titles now. Gives it more of meaning. This is more of a tutorial stage where you start by practicing your aim on one of the facility's paint buckets, in which will be the catalyst to the mayhem we will ensue upon this water park. Also, they added a very needed feature where you can see your previous shot trail to avoid or replicate it. Now we get a taste of the upgrade menu where we can either buy better boat, grenades that land and explode, or rockets that explode on impact, or gumdrops that shoot 3 pellets. Apparently it's called the 3-way shot, like a shotgun. If you get the first boat upgrade, the dog gets replaced with a teddy bear. I mean, this change is quite lame. I want the dog back. I mean, what, a freaking Freddy Fazbear or something? Come on. The whole concept with the helmet upgrade is cool, reducing inflicted headshot damage, I'm assuming, or just all around damage. Level 2, security trouble. So the water park decides to call security with 2 security staffs dressed up in black with black shades, the other with blue. I like the little detail with the jet boat having 25 horsepower. It's wild seeing that we still originally shoot tennis balls, but the guards shoot straight metal cannonballs. Simon's emotes are awesome as always, with the same ones plus ones that are changed to be cooler. They still have the same wave, same Britney Spears reference. By the way, the more I think about it, I think that Britney Spears' diaper just looks way too similar to the magic trick where the person changes their clothes super fast in the curtains and then whoop, and then whoop, and then whoop. That's crazy. This is the most amazing baller reference here. The outfit with the gold hat and glasses got changed to the exact fit of T-Pain in Lonely Island's music video, I'm on a boat. And then he goes, oh, this is so sick. I love that reference. Now we have level 3, greedy neighbors. And now we... I know what this is. Time to up our social credits. So I went on Temu and I searched up funny, just so I can see what of the weirdest things I can get in this site. ADHD as fuck. Oh yeah. I'm not putting this on your mother's underwear. Damn. Incense. Ooh, right in the hole. Yeah. Welcome to the Los Boys Hermanos. My name is Gustavo, but you can call me Gus. This really shows my abs well. Let the Sigma come out. Thank you, Temu, for all this. Oh my god. Oh. If only I had a cat, I could put this on his head. Fried chicken. This is finger-licking, toe-curling good. If you guys want any of this, make sure to search up funny in the search when you go on the site. And don't forget to download the app. Thank you, Temu, for the awesome stuff. Well, well, well. if it isn't the Hermanos family, again from level 4 of the first game. All 3 on different areas of the pool, and easy pickings. Level 4, the shrimp mascot. The ultimate, most fierce, most amazing mascot image for this Aqualand is a fucking shrimp man in a costume. Now they added additional annoying obstacles like seagulls to block your shot. It affects both you and the opponents too, which is just whatever. Level 5, the water slide. Now this level is quite awesome. There is 3 kids, and if you do it right, you can hit a nice trick shot with 3-way shot to get all 3 of the kids with life jackets. It's funny hitting the middle kid because he just slides down on the slide a little bit. They really should have just made it so the kid slides all the way and flies out of the map. The teddy bear upgrade, not gonna lie, is pretty cool because when Superman gets knocked back, he won't fall, and instead the teddy bear will get that momentum to fall. Level 6, heli attack. Why in the hell is a helicopter needed to take out 3 children? This game is nuts, and I'd like to say that's how far we'll get, but nope. Not even close. One of them tried bleaching their own beard and it went horrible. The helicopter dude can't just fall off the helicopter, so you have to defeat him normally by getting his health to 0. Level 7, angry builders. Now for construction workers that built the water park, quite characters, if I do say so myself. We can drop Dennis Rodman from the construction lift to make a big splash while the others casually throw hammers at us. Level 8, Octomom. Now for a wild concept, there is 8 kids on a banana boat and a mother explaining Octo and the one lady, the mom. The dad must have been some prehistoric caveman because there is such a thing as pulling out. Anyways, you have to be strategic here, and this is where the game is at its most fun. You have to use the grenade to put in the middle of the banana boat so it hits the most amount of people, then the 3-way shot to get a lot of hits, then just regularly drowning the mom. The boys move along the coast and spot a bird. Let me say that better. They discover a bird standing on a dead whale that's floating towards the water park. Oh, this game is getting just amazing. Level 9, Korean whalers. Turns out these stinking Koreans killed these whales with a big gun for a reason unknown to the universe. The old man's head color is different from his arm color. He got the worst tan ever. One of the sailors has Gangnam on their hat. Could be a Psy Gangnam style reference. Now this level adds an annoying, challenging stump to it. But the stump is actually a huge dead whale in the middle of the map to make it harder for you to make a shot. Level 10, drone attack. It is time for new technology to come into play. There is flying security drones that shoot red 3-way shots. Pretty cool concept, but annoying that they can fall and they aren't drownable. Also, there's a security guard chilling on the sand trying to wreck us. Level 11, water slide part 2. A friend. A security drone friend. Now we must defeat all these kids spread out on the boat and water slide. Level 12, turtle warrior. Wait, Warriors. I don't know why it's spelled wrong, but they spelled it right afterwards in that part. Possibly the hardest level ever. Also, the turtle bomb is a reference which I believe is from ASDF movies made by a YouTuber by the name of Tomska, where he made short joke animations of a turtle bomb, then made a song about it. Quite a classic YouTube moment. Now this family is maybe part of some family resort and have come here to have fun. I legit have no clue why we need to even fight them, but they have turtles with dynamite in them, which is wild. But here is the most nuts thing about this level. There's a guy and his mom in a boat. Also, the boat says turtle power. Awesome Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference. But this boat also has a hood, which is gonna make life a pain in the ass, since we need to aim precisely in the boat. Their turtle bomb does splash damage, so even if they miss, there will always be chip damage on everyone. It took me an hour to defeat them. Quite awesome. Now we get to the final battle. Big explosion. The end is near, and the fight battle is about to ensue. We watch the reports talk about the dead whale that was killed by maybe Psy Gangnam Style and his crew of Koreans. Also, I like this hamburger restaurant just called Hamburgers. And the crazy thing is the drink and burger combo is $3. Damn! This would usually cost like $8. I don't know if this lady is a foreigner or what, but she talks about the dead whale and says Agualand water park, not Aqualand. I don't know if they were trying to make her sound stupid or they are the stupid ones. Now we find out the whale is about to explode. By the way, her body proportions are nuts. Her eyes are half her face and her feet are larger than her entire upper body. Of course, our somehow little bro did the right math in his head and calculated that their treasure is underneath the hamburger place. 2013 must have been nuts because Simon ordered online this missile that just conveniently he's about to use on this big whale. What I'm trying to understand here is, how does a dead whale have health? I'm very puzzled. By the way, if you are easily disgusted by gore right here, just be aware of this. So the missile can't hurt the whale, but you know what can? Yes, you were correct. This bird that's been perched onto the whale the whole time. We see this by the bird getting fed up. Grrr! And chews through the whale, and boom! The whole area explodes. I think the reporter crew died because of the bird, and the Simon digs under what is going on? We need to slow down. The bird was just like, wait, no, and then gets angry, chews the whale. How does it even explode? What type of pressure was in the whale? This killed the crew, and then everything is destroyed. Conveniently, the spot is cleared the way and we can dig up and find that treasure back. And that's the end of Raft Wars 2. Now, there is remakes of the first and second games by Bubblebox, the creators, but the graphics don't feel like they give justice to the funny ones of the originals, but the music is very fire. Now we got Raft Wars 1. You're gonna notice the graphics are very mobile game looking because it was meant for mobile games. Now we start off with this Raft Wars 1 remake release on August 2019. Starts off in an interesting way, very similar to the first one with the backstory of Simon discovering the loot. I don't know why they actually made him into a literal lemon wearing a diaper with one string of hair. I was just memeing that, but they really... It's like they actually brought the meme to reality. Someone in the Daily News is definitely getting fired this time because they misspelled Doug with... How'd you have two G's in Doug? Doug. Oh, let's continue. What? We start with level 1, defend your treasure. This is interesting because in the first Raft Wars, there was just no titles, so I guess this is what we have for titles now. It's pretty cool. Now they explain how to get the 3 stars in the levels. This was also in the previous. The weird thing about going into this is if you played the previous ones, they changed the shooting feature to drag back when you hold the direction you aim at. And moving on, the next games are going to be mobile compatible. Now, these pirates are very potty-mouthed. In the first Raft Wars, they would block their words with pirate emojis. Now they just straight up say, "I'll kick your ass." What? I mean, I thought this was a kid's game. The ads will give you grenades and other items, gold, I mean, I have ad block, so I didn't really check if you can do it in the PC version, but you probably can. Now, the upgrade menu is basically the same stuff, but everything is looking different, really. Level 2. I'm just gonna blast through these levels because they're very much the same. They're just different graphics looking, so I'll just like point out little things. But there are extra levels. We got level 2, Fearless Vikings. We get to the Vikings again, and the mountains look beautiful. Easy destructions. Level 3, Thugs of War. The bad boys. Thugs are back, and the damage you do in this game feels less than usual. If you got a direct hit in the previous one, it'd be like 80, but here it goes up to like 51. Level 4, Obnoxious Neighbors. Hermanos family, they never get old, but this is weird because there is no tree platform for one of them to stand on. This change is not good. I don't like it. Now, the dog being back is quite beautiful. Level 5, Shuriken Warriors. Now, the Shuriken Warriors are back for... They haven't changed, but now the hippo is back and more purple. Level 6, Pirates Return. Now, the sunken ship is back with pirates, and the middle pirate isn't sitting on the rock this time. Neither is the blue guy. But this shark is quite annoying. The one that keeps roaming back and forth around the map. In this game, there's a Jaws movie reference where the enemy goes, you're gonna need a bigger boat. Level 7, Brutal Encounter. Now, this level has nothing really that's changed, but the savages look sick. The design choice of their masks and the arrows are pretty awesome. Level 8, Viking Vengeance. The Vikings level is pretty much the same, and there is a cool little trick you can do where when the level begins, you can instantly go for the shot, so you can save time if you ever speedrun this. I legit have no clue why people would want to speedrun this game, but by all means, here's a strategy for you. Now here I'll point out that there is an extra level in this, and the next couple of levels are new, unique looking ones. Level 9, Brutal Revenge. Now this level is different. We got the savages wanting revenge, and they got some dude that they killed wrapped around the tree. Level 10, the last shurikens. This level is awesome. They got these Chinese style buildings with the Chinese lanterns, but there is Japanese shurikens, so I guess these are Chinese Japanese people, or they just like shurikens and they're Chinese. Level 11, Quartet of Thugs. Now we have a cool looking level with 4 thugs on some oil pipes. Maybe they were stealing that oil to lather themselves up with? I would have liked to see a cutscene of that, but I'll accept your apologies, developers. The turtle bombs are back, and they're still nuts. Level 12, Fight for Family. Now it is time for the rescuing of the horrible parents that will end up betraying us. We should just let the Hermanos family have them. I mean, why wouldn't we just abandon them when they abandoned us? Guess we don't know yet in this game's timeline. They are no use to us anymore unless we want to miss and attack the mom here, which would be quite the fun thing to do. I don't know if they did this detail on purpose, but only Simon is in this cutscene since his little bro and his friend or cousin are tied up in the tree already, I'm assuming. Level 13, Turn of Events. Now we must save the boys by annihilating our family. This ending is very controversial and could lead to a lot of allegations that Simon is a gold digger. It's interesting because Simon's friend is wrapped this time onto the tree. We didn't have that last time. This ending is basically the same, but there's an insane change they did. I was not gonna be fooled, developers. The ducky floaty's facing the left now instead of to the right. Now we welcome ourselves to Raft Wars 2 Remake. Again, I'm gonna be focusing more on stuff that is different and unique. Recap, all of that, the same. Level 1, the Paint Bucket. There is not much to be said here. Paint Bucket looks more detailed now, and then this game is basically coded the same way as the other remake, but for Raft Wars 2 now. Level 2, Security Trouble. What? We can't see how much horsepower this boat runs on anymore.
Why?
Level 3, greedy neighbors. Well, the Hermanos family has not changed. The stage is quite the same, but the dude's mohawk is pretty filled here. And levels and levels and levels later. Now this level here. Oh my gosh. They could have just removed it. They should have done what they did in the previous game and just changed up a whole dynamic of the level. But no, level 12 is still the worst level in existence. Took me like 20 minutes to do. Now for the final battle, the big explosion. This cutscene is interesting. The devs decided to change the orders to some of the text here. They changed the combo to just the burger for $3, not with a drink. Inflation hit this game like a trucker on a hot afternoon. I can't believe they changed the ending from the bird chewing off the whale's head to ignite the explosion to the bird pecking on a wooden plug that's plugging the whale's water hole, which makes it explode. That made the explosion. Now the end screen has an interesting changed text. It went from saying how they dug around to find their treasure to implying that they are now digging for even more gold again. Now to the latest game of the series, Raft Wars Multiplayer, the online version of this game. Quite the awesome experience. I love this concept. At least I like it for an hour, but then it just gets boring. Boy, the lore thickens here. They can't stop finding treasures and riches, but Simon's somehow little brother is smart and he is an investor. He says the boys should bury the treasure until they are older and can get cars and even go to parties. I don't know what type of partying they mean by this. Maybe they be serving that mama milk from the hottest mamacita on the block. Now they are making a pirate ship. I hope this isn't a thing where they follow their villain's path, since the first enemy was a pirate, and now they're gonna be pirates. Their ship looks sexy and hold up, is that Bikini Bottom Island? That's awesome. Now we get the wildest reveal. Poseidon is now talking to us about how the multiplayer game works. What? Why is Poseidon in this? This is nuts. Basically, you can build your own ship, change up your crew and weapons. There's multiplayer versus and a little campaign mode for practicing shooting. It's actually not bad, but this really does get boring. I don't know what it is. They should have just kept this as a story. No need to make a multiplayer out of it. It really just seems shameless and effortless, and they just wanted to get more money out of this series. No care about any good content anymore, which is sad. This was the Raft Wars series. Love you all, and I see you later, okay? Peace! Now, I leave you guys with one extra thing the creators made. It was an advertisement to get people to play the game.